DA leader John Steenhuisen has announced that the party will file charges against EFF leader Julius Malema and the ANC with the United Nations Human Rights Council. This comes after Malema chanted the controversial "Kill the Boer, kill the farmer" during their at the FNB Stadium on Saturday.
Kill the Boer, the farmer, brr, pa, pa.
Speaking on the party's YouTube channel, Steenhuisen said he was also going to approach Parliament's Ethics Committee, as well as seeking legal advice on approaching the public protector or going to court. He accused Julius Malema of inciting civil war. He also alleged that the ANC had failed to reprimand its protégé Malema.
We saw the return of a demon that we thought that we had buried in 1994. Standing on a stage in front of thousands of people in Soweto, Julius Malema resurrected the demon of hatred, division, and ethnic violence in South Africa. This is a man who is determined to ignite the civil war we averted in 1994. From that stage in Soweto, Malema told thousands of his followers that
there is no song, "Kill the Boer, kill the farmer." That's a chant. We over-explained it in court. If you have a problem with it, go to the records of the courts. The court said there's nothing wrong singing "Kill the Boer, kill the farmer." I will sing this song as in when I feel like. It's not my song, it's a struggle song. Why must I educate Elon Musk? He looks like an illiterate. The only thing that protects him is his white skin. Elon Musk wants to learn about this song. The records are there in court. When we take over, the first thing we are going to do is to nationalize the land as the first non-negotiable cardinal pillar. SAPS has got the best men and women who can take on the Zama-Zamas. They must just go and take out the Zama-Zamas under those holes.
Alright, welcome back again to the African Streamline. I am Atamba Haiti. Thank you so much for tuning in, and thank you so much for being here at this time and at this moment. Thank you for making this channel your stop over today. Now, me and you will agree one thing, and we must agree on this. Many people can be controlled, they can be manipulated, but we have one person amongst other people that we know that can never be manipulated. Me and you understand that. And that is the one and only Julius Malema. And that is why Donald Trump goes ahead and calls Ramaphosa. He will not even allow, and he can't even accept Julius Malema to get close to him, because he knows this man is a very dangerous kind of a person. Donald Trump and Julius Malema don't get along. And I'll tell you why. I have reasons. I have enough reasons to show you and to make you understand why is it that Donald Trump and Julius Malema don't get along. Donald Trump is a kind of a person who wants to control African countries. He wants to control African countries. And African countries should bow on him. Like, African countries should listen to him. They should respect him. That is who Donald Trump is. Okay? He should give rules, they follow. He should give directions, they follow. That is what he wants. But if there is a person that this government of Donald Trump has really found it difficult to control, it's Julius Malema. Sincerely speaking, he cannot be controlled. And the reason as to why these two people don't get along at all, it's because Julius Malema does not agree with the principles and the implementations and the way of Donald Trump of doing things. Take a look.
Thank you very much. House Chair, I understand why the representatives of imperialist forces will want to silence this voice. And that's why they will stand up to raise unnecessary questions. House Chairperson, the first remark we wish to make is that there was a very little engagement politically. If anything, people want to blackmail us about aid and all sorts of things. But they know very well that there is no reason related to any wrongdoing by South Africa which has led to USA cutting its own aid. You can't say Donald Trump must be elected today and the following day he makes executive orders, and then you come here and blame the South African government as if the South African government did not do anything in between. That was a predetermined outcome where he wanted to come into office and punish South Africa for its position on Palestine and many other issues. We must be very clear that we are not going to agree to any form of bullying by anyone. It's a lie that there is farm killings in South Africa. Actually, those who are married in farms and owning farms, they kill each other for money, for policy.
If people want to leave South Africa because we're demanding our land, bye-bye. You are free to go. No one is holding a gun on your head. But we can guarantee you, you will come back because we are going to flourish with or without you. And let's tell you, we will not be like Zimbabwe, because ours is going to be done through the Constitution and with the masses of our people on board. No blood is going to be split. No one is going to die. All of us, through the power of persuasion, are going to agree to amend Section 25 to allow expropriation of land without compensation. America can never be welcomed here in South Africa, in the African continent, because we know when they come here, they are coming to check what more can we steal and finish off this continent. We were so happy when the Russian foreign minister came. He was at home here. This is home. You should have looked at all the comments everywhere in the social media. Our people were so happy to have a Russian foreign minister here. We are happy that they saw it befitting to respect us and to come to us as a way of saying we respect you and we want to give you some form of an explanation as to what is really happening.
And you know, Donald Trump does not understand that Julius Malema has numbers. Julius Malema, sincerely speaking, he has numbers. When he stands in South Africa and says something or speaks something, people listen. This is a kind of a person who can fill the whole stadium with remaining no space for anybody to stand. Like, he's a kind of a person who can fill the whole stadium. And when he speaks, people listen to his voice. And that is the reason amongst many reasons as to why Julius Malema is a threat to the West. The other time, he was denied a visa to the UK simply because they know this guy is a threat. The moment he gets here, he can turn the minds of many people. And he can unveil the hidden truths we've been hiding for all this time. That's definitely who Julius Malema is. A very dangerous kind of a person. He is not someone you can play around with or someone you can mess up around with. And that is why Donald Trump finds it difficult to control him. Just the way he finds it difficult to control Captain Ibrahim Traore is the same way he finds it difficult to control Julius Malema. Now, Julius Malema don't give a shit. He says things the way they are. He does things the way they are. He does not fear anybody. He does not feel like maybe a time will come when these people will come for me. They will take me like where they will kill me. He does not care. Like that's just who Julius Malema is. And that is why even when he speaks anything. He says anything, anyhow, anytime, anywhere, to anybody, without fear. Without fear. Yeah? Boldly and without fear. He has sent fear to the West many, many, many times. And that is why Trump calls Ramaphosa and begins lecturing him like a kid, asking him to arrest Julius Malema. Sincerely speaking, who can arrest Julius Malema? It's like in Kenya, you come and tell us you want to arrest Raila Odinga. You cannot arrest him. You can't, like, Julius Malema is an economic freedom fighter. He is a Pan-Africanist. He has voice to the whole Africa, to the whole of Africa. Not only in South Africa, he has voice to the whole of Africa. If you want to arrest this kind of a person, you must be very, you need to have arranged your cards very well. Even Ramaphosa knows himself, he knows that he cannot dare touch Julius Malema. Because if he tries, the whole of South Africa explodes. Because it's definitely clear that Julius Malema has numbers in South Africa and he has been winning elections, but it is difficult for him to become the president because the West controls the systems of governance of Africa. Even in times of elections, the West will come to Africa and they will try to make someone who favors them or someone who looks like he can work with them, they make him president. That is what normally happens. The people they can manipulate very easily. And that is why Julius Malema has not been able to become the president. Okay? But sincerely speaking, he has numbers. If anybody dares touch him right now, South Africa will explode. And that is why Ramaphosa cannot try. He can't dare do that. But listen to what Donald Trump says.
South Africa belongs to all who live in it.
But why wouldn't you arrest that man? That man said, kill the white farmers, kill the white farmers. And then he danced, and he's dancing, and it's kill the white farmers. I'm not sure, but I think if somebody got up in Parliament and started saying, kill a certain group of people, he would be arrested very quickly. That man is going all over South Africa, and that's not a small party. That was a stadium that holds 100,000 people, and I hardly saw an empty seat. That's a lot of people. That's a lot of representation. And those crosses, we have dead white people, dead white farmers, mostly.
You know, Donald Trump thinks it's easy that you can just wake up one day and arrest Julius Malema or arrest anybody. The other day they were saying you want to arrest Captain Ibrahim. Like, how can you arrest a president of a different country? How do these people operate? You think you can just wake up and come to Africa and arrest Captain Ibrahim Traore? You want to be finished. Like, people will finish you. People will bite you. You can't just do that because it's impossible. It's not even easy. It's not even possible. Is it? Tell me on the comment section if you think it's easy. It's not easy. Like, it's impossible. Okay? So, this is my concern. When Julius Malema, when Donald Trump called Ramaphosa to the US, he went to actually tell him white farmers are being killed in South Africa and the government is not doing anything. And Cyril is like, he's not even aware. He's asking Donald Trump, I haven't seen this. Like, is this happening in my country? Have you seen it? Who told you this? I really need to check out because it's a lie. It's not true. I don't think if it's true, I don't think if it can be true, but Ramaphosa himself said it's a lie. We know that Ramaphosa and Julius Malema don't really get along. But, and the fact that they don't really get along, if this thing would be true, Ramaphosa maybe would have exposed Julius Malema. But even Ramaphosa himself says he doesn't have an idea. Okay? Now, Julius Malema has responded to Donald Trump. And the response is, as always, we can never allow to be bullied. We can never allow to be taken advantage of. We are the people of Africa, and Africa belongs to us. Nobody's going to leave Africa. You maybe, if you want to leave, you can leave. But Africa, South Africa is home. And this is where we're going to be. Okay? My concern is when Donald Trump would sit down and begin counting the numbers of people who have died, of white farmers, the so-called white farmers who have been killed in South Africa. And who have been alived in South Africa, and black people are being unalived in the white man land, and nobody's talking about it. Nobody has even gone there, has ever even gone there and complained about this. The other time I was following the story of Rodney Hinton, and Rodney Hinton, his son was killed, and he was never given justice. They went to court. They're showing him the image and the footage of his son being shot 4 times. Yeah. And at the end of the day, they say the son was having a weapon and all sorts of things just to protect the white cop. And Rodney Hinton gets hungry and he comes out, takes a car and runs over a police cop, and they arrest him. They start a case. They want to find justice for the white police cop, but they could not try to give justice to the only son of Rodney Hinton. And I was like, so this is what white people do? This is what the system does, like the corrupt system does. Yeah? So Trump is calling Ramaphosa, asking him, why are these people being unalived in South Africa, in your country? Yeah? And he's even giving permissions to arrest Julius Malema, because Julius Malema is just trying to revolve his country. Yeah? A lot of black people have really lost their lives in the land of the white man. A lot of them. Nobody has ever complained. Nobody has ever said anything about it. Yeah? We've never spoken about it. We don't even talk about it sometimes. Like, we try to talk about it and it feels like even, it doesn't matter no matter how much we talk about it, nobody will ever understand us. We just end up being fools or looking like fools after talking about it all the times, trying to complain, crying, and at the end of the day, our tears leads to nothing. Our complaint leads to nothing. That's how it has always been. Yeah? So I don't see the reason, because even at the end of the day, the so-called white farmers being unalived, it's just allegations. It is not something that is true. It's just a Western power, like a Western strategy to come to Africa and continue manipulating Africans. Right now, Donald Trump is looking for ways to come back to South Africa after taking the aid out of South Africa. Yeah? So like he's asking himself, how am I going to work with these people? How can we talk and work together? Yeah? That is what he's up to. He's not up to anything else. That is what he is actually up to. I'm telling you that for a fact. Yeah? What's the reason as to why he called Ramaphosa? Just to go and threaten him and to show him this is happening, you're not doing anything. This is happening, you're not doing anything. So because of that, I want you to give me 1, 2, 3 things and I'll forget about it. Forget about it without even being given anything. Just forget about it, because there's nothing you're getting this time around from this country and from this continent. Nothing. Nothing. With the reigning of Captain Ibrahim Traore, with the reigning of Julius Malema, with the reigning of the greatest leaders who are coming up right now, there's nothing you can get from Africa. Just forget about it, because it's not going to happen. Yeah, it's not going to happen. Just forget about it. Yeah? Just forget. You see, Julius Malema is a kind of a leader who understands, and he knows that there is nothing else. There's nobody who can do anything for him. Yeah? No one can do anything for him, because he is a leader. Even in parliament. He stands in parliament and people have to listen to him, whether they like it or not. Yeah? He tells people he's in charge. That's the boldness we want from the leaders and politicians who are in Africa, not puppetry. These leaders who are puppets, left, right, center, you're just a puppet. You're told, go left, you go. You're being told, go right, you go. Ramaphosa was being like, oh my goodness, I don't want to talk about it. Yeah? He was being spoken to like a kid. Like he was being lectured like a kid. He's just there. He can't do anything. He can't even protect himself. He can't even defend himself. He was just quiet and he's like trying to defend himself and the president couldn't even give him time to defend himself. Why did he even go there at first place? That's the question we're asking. Yeah. And when Julius Malema was asked about Ramaphosa going to the US, this is what he had to say. Take a look.
We know that the parliament will be tabling a budget speech very soon. What is your view on that, and also the issue, the visit of the president to United States of America? If you can just maybe put your view on those.
It was badly timed because budget is coming to parliament for the third time, and the president is not there. Once budget comes for the third time, it means it's a crisis. You cannot leave your country in a crisis and go to America where you're going to be ill-treated. He's going to be ill-treated. He will not be given the necessary respect. And that's what Americans do. Madiba tried to convince them that there were no weapons of mass destruction in Iraq. And then the President Mbeki did the same, tried to convince them that there are no weapons of mass destruction. They still went on to destroy Iraq, even when there was no evidence. Till to date, they've not produced a single evidence that there was weapons of mass destruction in Iraq. So it's a waste of time. He's going to, if he wants them to start treating him differently, and is going to beg them to attend the G20, he's going to have to compromise some of the fundamental policies of this country, which were not prepared. If he does that, he must not come back. He must stay there with those 49 Afrikaners already. He must also stay there because he can't compromise our sovereignty for political expediency. We've got positions on Palestine. We've got position on the embassy of Israel. We have a resolution of parliament that said that embassy must leave South Africa. Its majority in parliament took that decision. So you cannot go alone as an executive, overrule the position of parliament. If he does that, it will be illegal and we're going to fight it. There are no Afrikaners who have been killed here in South Africa. It's not true. And there are no 49 Afrikaners who left South Africa. You all know that. It's a fiction. It's drama. You know, America with drama is number one. That thing is Muvango. I don't know what is Muvango in Africa. It's just a drama. I believe they landed and then they waited for cameras, took them pictures. The next flight back to South Africa. If those people are farmers, it means there are 49 farms available. Why are we not expropriating them? Because they've abandoned them. But why is the media not telling us? Because they say these are farmers. Why is the media, through its own investigation, say to us, this picture you see is a farmer at this. They are not farmers. There is no one who left farming here in South Africa. I suspect that those whites were these ones who were looking after cars at the parking lot. They were attending to cars and they went to fetch them there. They can't live. They will never live the kind of life they live here in South Africa anywhere else. Even if you live here as a millionaire and you go to USA, your money gets reduced to nothing. So no American or Afrikaner will leave South Africa for America. It's not true. Our country, there's no killing of white people. We're not killing white people. We're demanding our land. We're saying, let's share this land. Let's all work the land. And if that is a crime, it's a crime we're prepared to commit. Because we can't, when we're asking for food, and say, no, you're committing crime by asking. We're having a robust debate on land in South Africa. And that must never be used to silence us by America.
Okay, thanks.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's what he had to say. Okay? And he goes there And I was like literally laughing when Ramaphosa was being shown the video of Julius Malema dancing, yeah, and singing that song that he was singing, a revolution song, yeah. And they said he was singing and dancing and jumping, kill the Boer, kill the farmer and all that. And they even went to court and nothing was found bad about that song. It was just a revolution song that he was singing. Nothing more, nothing less. Yeah? And even he came out and explained. Take a look at this video.
There is no song, kill the Boer, kill the farmer. That's a chant. We over-explained it in court. If you have a problem with it, go to the records of the courts. The court said there's nothing wrong singing kill the Boer, kill the farmer. I will sing this song as in when I feel like. It's not my song, it's a struggle song. Why must I educate Elon Musk? He looks like an illiterate. The only thing that protects him is his white skin. Elon Musk wants to learn about this song. The records are there in court. When we take over, the first thing we're going to do is to nationalize the land. As the first non-negotiable cardinal pillar, SAPS has got the best men and women who can take on the Zama-Zamas. They must just go and take out the Zama-Zamas under those holes. Any Zama-Zama that tries to shoot SAPS, they must drop them dead. They must not negotiate with them. Anyone who knows the police are coming down, because police are going to announce that we are coming down, and you know that it is the police that are coming down and you still shoot, they must drop them dead. All of them, including those who are displaying firearms. Anyone who displays a firearm against the state is a declaration of war.
Right. So me, I'm happy because I know Julius Malema cannot be shaken, and it doesn't matter what you do, it doesn't matter where you go, it doesn't matter what you say. You cannot shake Captain, like you cannot shake Julius Malema. So he keeps on speaking. You've seen him speaking. He keeps on speaking all the times. They try to do anything or to say anything, but the guy comes out and speaks the truth to power. He doesn't fear anything. I think those are the kind of leaders we want in Africa. Leaders who cannot accept to be intimidated, who cannot accept to be taken advantage of. Like, just be a leader who is going to stand firm and say no to imperialism. Yeah? Say no to white man's supremacy. That's how we're supposed to do things. That's how we're supposed to stay. And that is how we're supposed to walk. That's the only way we can retrieve back our dignity. We can take back our respect, because there is no respect for the African people right now from the West. They need to respect us. They should respect us. Yeah. Tell me what you think in the comment section about it. I'll do my best to make sure I read all the comments and give a response where possible. If it's your first time to be here, don't forget to subscribe. This is African Streamline. I am Atamba Haiti. As always, thank you so much for coming. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for making this channel your stopover. Yeah, today. I really like it and I really love it so much. You are my greatest people, as I say every day. Can we unite and change Africa? Africa is home. And anything that concerns Africa concerns me and you as black people and as Africans all over the world. God bless.